Welcome to Arts Night. Thank you so much for being here. Don't they look amazing? They absolutely do. This is, Miss Babin and I think this is our 8th combined collaborative arts night, which is pretty amazing. What you're going to see tonight is probably unlike anything you've seen before, but it really is representative of how we operate in our music room. So you're going to see singing, you're going to see some rhythmic speech, you're going to see some dancing and movement. You're going to see playing of instruments, and you're going to see just a general sense of play and engaging in imagination and possibility. A couple of things I'd love to draw your attention to this evening. In grade 3, one of our big goals is developing part singing. That means, can you sing something while someone else is singing something different? That's a really big skill for a 3rd grader, and you'll see our students do that really well today. One of the ways we do it is we sing in rounds or canons, and another way is we use partner songs. You're going to see and hear some more advanced instrumental pieces with some more advanced rhythms and layering of several different parts, up to 3 parts all at once. You're going to see a development of a really beautiful artistic movement that allows the children to express musical and artistic ideas. And just in general, you're going to see our students use the medium of music to help tell a story. And finally, I want to point out that this is a student-driven performance. It's been created along with the students from the ground up. We take little musical ideas, together we develop them. They wrote most of the lyrics for the pieces in the play. And also, please appreciate the props. They were all done with the wonderful help of our art teacher, Miss Babin. 2nd and 3rd graders all got to help paint trees and waves and all kinds of wonderful things. So I just love the buy-in that our students have. So here we are, where the wild things are.
Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up."
Running there, running down the hallway, running here, running there, running down the stairs. Mischief making, beast awaking, dogs hair, claws veil, eyes you up. Running here, running there, running down the hallway, running here, running there, running down the stairs. Mischief making, beast awaking, dogs scare, paws bare, I don't care. Running here, running there, running down the hallway, running here, running there, running down the stairs. Mischief making, beast. Go to bed. No, I won't, I won't, I won't go. Wild thing, go to bed. No, I won't, I won't, I won't go. Go to bed. Just go. Watch out, I'll eat you up. Wild thing. Wild thing, go to bed. No, I won't, I won't, I won't go. Wild thing, go to bed. No, I won't, I won't, I won't go. Go now, go to bed, just go! Watch out, I'll eat you up! Wild thing!
So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew and grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. and an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year.
Shining overhead are the first stars of evening, twinkling in the twilight, calling from above. Little one below us, won't you make a wish? Close your eyes and cross your fingers, whisper, and cross your fingers, speak to me so quietly that none can hear you. Whisper a secret none will know. Oh, whisper a secret none will know.
And he sailed off through night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, the wild things roared their terrible roars. They gnashed their terrible teeth, and they rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws.
Rumble, stop! Rumble, rumble, roar! Rumble, rumble, go away! Stop! Rumble, rumble, stop! Rumble, rumble, roar! Rumble, rumble, go away! Crash will eat you up. Bang, bang will eat you up. Stay back will eat you up. Don't come back! Rumble, rumble, stop! Rumble, rumble, roar! Rumble, rumble, go away! Rumble, rumble, stop! Rumble, rumble, roar! Rumble, rumble, go away! Rumble, rumble, roar! Rumble, rumble, go away! Crash will eat you up. Bang, bang will eat you up. Stay back will eat you up. Don't
Till Max said, "Be still!" and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all and made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus begin! Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away or across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed off back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found the supper waiting for him, and it was still hot. The end.
I want to rise in the early
Weren't they absolutely amazing? I'm so proud of them. They've worked really, really hard. Thank you, friends. They've worked so hard and they look terrific. And a big shout out and a big thanks to Miss Tracy Babin for helping coordinate all of this. Thank you to Mrs. Caulfield for supporting Arts Night. And now a big long list, so let's hold our applause. A big thanks to Mr. Jason Bielik, who's the head of the music department, Miss Kate Jones, the head of the art department, Dr. Marsden and the school committee, and the Medfield Music Association. And I want to say a very special thank you to Mr. Stevens and Mrs. Callahan, our PE and wellness teachers, who lent us this space. It's a big sacrifice on their part to give us the space for 4 whole days, and we couldn't do it without their cooperation. So I'm very lucky to work with such collaborative colleagues. And thank you to our 3rd grade teachers who are very patient with us these last weeks running up to Arts Night. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you to you parents for coming out tonight, and especially a big thank you. I hope you now think that all the recorder pain was worth it. I thought they sounded terrific. Finally, yes, they did, absolutely. Finally, thank you to all of our parent volunteers who helped and our teachers who helped put it all together. But finally, the person who really brings the magic and brings the vision to life is Mr. Chris Allen down there in the sound booth. Thank you, Mr. Allen.